And now a question is coming up for me too for you is, why do you do what you do?
Yeah. I can I can give you a logical answer, I can give you a soulful answer, right? A soulful answer is much shorter. It's part of my dharma. I don't have any other reason than to share that. It's part of it's what I'm here to do. Now, a logical answer would be, you ask yourself why, 6, 7 times, and then you get a response from that. Ultimately, I get my most I am the most fulfilled when I can see whatever I did, conversations, mental models, actionable tactics, such that you unlock some skills, some potential, and you go out and build something that will serve your highest good and therefore have a ripple effect to self, family, community, country, world. Like, that gives me such a high. And that's why I do what I do. The conversation I had with some of my clients, they came to me uh, really shortchanging their potential. And through the work that we do, they unlock something. And now, you know, raise $50 million, hire, 200 plus people, 27-year-old being a leader in his industry. This is his first company. The he could be, if he wants to, the next Elon Musk, if he wants to, right? To really change the trajectory of humanity. Like, that brings me just so much satisfaction. And that's just professionally, not to
Right.
mention, who he is as a human being, who as a friend, who he is as a husband, who he is as a father. Like, again, it's all to me about ripple effects. So that's why I do what I do. It's, the ripple effects. I do it for the ripple effects.
There you go. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. And is there anything that's just really exciting that you're working on now or that you're doing now aside from what you've shared so far? Any projects, any programs, just anything that you're working on?
I mean, there's a lot, right? I'm really excited about a couple of things. One is the possibility of the podcast. I just find myself become a better and better space holder for conversations. And that conversation continues even after I stop the conversation with my guest. I mean, one case in point is, we were talking about dark night of the soul moments, and one of my guests shared, like, he was literally thinking to himself, because of the life insurance policy I have, my life is worth more if I'm dead than I'm alive. So he bought a gun, he was staring down the barrel of his gun and really thinking about, like, doing the unthinkable. Obviously, he chose not to do it, and then he shares sort of the triumphant return of the hero afterwards. He became, the world champion in jiu-jitsu, and world famous speaker in dentistry, and so on and so on. I'm sharing all of that because someone in the audience was listening, and he lost his business due to COVID. He was thinking about, doing the same, planning his exit from this reality. He was listening. He said to himself, hey, if Dan can do this, so can I. So he chose otherwise. And literally, the podcast saved a life. And that to me is tremendously satisfying. We don't know who's listening, and the ripple effect continues. So I'm really excited about actually building a community of like-minded noble warriors who want to come from the place of soul first, and then building something to be of service to the market, to the community, soul market fit, and who is willing and courageous to take on some of these non-conventional practices that we've talked about, whether it's, the body work or psycho-spiritual work, or plant medicine, or all these things that most people in the world wouldn't understand, but they're willing to try on these new paths as a way to cultivate their own capability to serve the highest good. So I'm excited about building out a community like that.
That's so awesome. Well, keep me posted.
You're
Keep me
already in it,
posted.
man. What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're in my sphere, so I definitely consider you one of my one of my colleagues, one of my brothers, who is on this path to carving out, you know, our untapped potential in service of the highest good.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, it's it's always inspiring to speak to you and hear what you have going on and what you're focused on and all the wisdom, and life experience that you have to share. It's really, for me, it's inspiring, it's invigorating, and you're right, you never know who's watching. And that's exactly why I'm doing, my YouTube channel as well and doing these interviews, these podcast style interviews, is because you never know who's watching. And some of these interviews, they've been getting quite a few views, some of them not so many, but I know it'll pick up over time. And like you said, you even support one person in such a big way like that. I mean, that's incredibly, valuable and fulfilling. And everyone listening, everyone watching is so worth it, right? I really want people to understand how worth it they are, So anyone, if you're watching this right now, you are worthy of all the very best, and there's lots of people out there that are ready to support and serve you. And I think you really exemplify that, CK.
Thank you. I want to speak to whoever is listening, whoever is watching. I wish someone would have told me this when I was younger, that everything that Andrew just said, you are worth it. There is an idea, there is an sense of a dream that you would want to birth, right, from an idea space to the physical space. If you're not ready, well, you have it because it's gifted in you. So anyone in the world could do it, but really you're the best person. That's why that idea came to you. So listen to the inspiring words, the inspiring interviews that Andrew has prepared for you, because as you can, I hope you feel from us that we come from a place of service, that nothing makes us happier than seeing and helping and supporting your idea bring to reality. So keep doing what you do. You got this.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, CK.
Hey, thanks for watching this interview. I hope you feel uplifted and inspired by what was shared. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel to make sure that you see all the other awesome videos that we have coming up.